Good evening, YouTube. So I unloaded this morning. It was fairly early this morning when they came and got me, about 45 minutes in front of my appointment. Oh shoot, it's some town up in Massachusetts. Forgot it already. Unloaded up there, and then they had me reload about 60 or 70 miles away in a small town in Connecticut, and then that load delivers to a small town somewhere over near the Cleveland area. Sorry, I don't know the names of the towns. I could look them up, but they don't really matter. So anyway, it was cooler today, mostly cloudy, about, I'd say it was about low 70s, and at some points it was even in the 60s. And I don't know what the temperature is right now. I'd say the temperature, just guessing, I'd say it's probably somewhere in the 60s. And so must have cooled off a little bit, at least compared to yesterday. It was in the 80s. So in any case, I think I've mentioned it before. There's this GPS program Google owns now, and they've owned it for a while, called Waze, W-A-Z-E. And it is becoming, there's more and more people that seem to be using it. I signed up, basically you can sign up for it very easy. I'm not sure I can't remember if it uses your Google sign-in or not. I don't remember. But in any case, it's very easy to get. There's Android and iOS versions of it. And more and more people are using it, and it's really nice because it makes it possible for people to, if there's one of the nice things about it is that you can, people will put, especially on a fairly busy road, they'll put in, the hazards, like if somebody's parked on the side of the road, if there's policemen, if there's accidents, if there's road construction, any number of different kind of things that would affect your driving, road hazards of different types. And now there's enough people actually using it in more rural areas where it's actually quite useful, especially on a moderately busy interstate highway. It's actually fairly useful, and so I'm kind of beginning to use that makes a nice driving aid, because it's and it keeps you kind of on your toes, because it warns you if there's always plenty of vehicles off on the side, and there's lots and lots of road construction and what have you all over the place, especially this time of year. So it's actually gotten to the point now where it's actually pretty useful, even in more rural areas, even though I'm not really using it for the GPS functionality, although it will do that. I just started up and have it running I use that Nexus 7, and it just makes a nice extra tool to have, because it, as I say, it does kind of give you warning if there are various hazards, and then you can either, if the hazard is still present, you just you just tap on the little thumbs up icon, and then if it's not, if the, of course, cars on the side and policemen move, those things all move, and so you can just say not present. And I think that helps to clear it off, once, because otherwise stuff would stay there forever. But, because vehicles do move and policemen move and so on and so forth. So it's actually, because of the social nature of it, it's actually quite a useful tool. but it's WAZE, and it's free. Now I think there may be some advertising in it. I saw some kind of advertising in it today, which I don't think I'd ever seen that before, but who cares? You actually have to tap on it to get it to come up. But in any case, I'm kind of lately I've been enjoying that a lot more, because if there's, like the other day when the traffic was stopped in Virginia, it was stopped, and I was stopped there for about an hour and a half in Northern Virginia on Interstate 81. And because of that Waze app, I was able to know, well, there's a major accident involving a tractor trailer. And, so that really does work out, because as I say, there are enough people using it, and it seems like, if you tap on a lot of those little icons, it says they might have just signed up recently. And then you have other people that have been using it for more than a year, 6 months to a year, and so on and so forth. And I think it's been around even longer than that. And it's been useful in cities longer than that as well, because you had, in the cities you got concentrations of people, and it's more useful. The more people that are using it, the more useful it ends up becoming. So, anyhow, from Brookville, Pennsylvania, I'll catch you later.